What is Cheese Mania? Lego Island at one time had a crossover with Cheese Mania, which is an American snack of some kind. I don't know. I've never had it. I guess it's like cheese. I've never liked stuff like this. In Australia, we had stuff like Twisties and Burger Rings, and I never liked that sort of thing. And I assume Cheese Mania is kind of like that. The point is, so Cheese Mania is some kind of snack. And at one point, Lego Island did a crossover with Cheese Mania. Like a copy of the game came with a box of Cheese Mania or something like that. And all it is basically just a custom launcher. The game itself is completely unchanged. It's basically the same thing as the Age of Empires Nutrigrain crossover. Age of Empires at one time in Australia, at least, I don't know if this happened in the rest of the world, and they shipped a copy of Age of Empires in the early 2000s, the first Age of Empires with Nutrigrain, and every friend I know who played this game growing up got it from a box of Nutrigrain. And in a very similar vein, it was the normal game, completely unchanged, just with a custom launcher with like some Nutrigrain added to it. And that's basically what Lego Island Cheese Mania is. There's nothing super exciting about it apart from this custom launcher, which I guess is fun in a can. We have Nutrigrain bars in the US, but it's not cereal. Ah, interesting. Is that why when I Googled Nutrigrain, that's why when I Googled it, it came... Stairs. Bruh, imagine being an AI and not being able to pick out some f***ing stairs. How stupid do you have to be? That's why when I googled Nutrigrain, it came up with all these bars. That makes sense because I have an American IP address right now. I was like, what the hell? What is this? Weet-Bix. Yeah, Weet-Bix. I was going to talk about Weet-Bix. Speaking of Australian cereals, Weet-Bix is... Now, it's not really important what it is. I just wanted to show this hilarious commercial from the early 2000s. Weet-Bix, by the way, has a theme song.
Hey, where's my Weet-Bix? They're a real sanitarium Weet-Bix, and there are cheaper copies.
Bruh, throwing some fucking shade at what is probably, I think... Yeah, Uncle Toby's Vitabrits appears to be what they're dunking on in this ad.
But only whole grain sanitarium Weet-Bix provides double the zinc and 6 times more...
No way! I've been looking for some more zinc and folate.
And twice the iron to fuel muscles and energy. So to be your best, there's only one sanitarium Weet-Bix.
That might be one of the most Australian things you will ever see in your life. The Weet-Bix theme song. I feel like this kind of sums up everything about the suburban Australia experience. Like, you've got this house. I've noticed something about Australia in photographs, which is that you can always kind of tell, like, or when you're on GeoGuessr, you can always kind of tell it's Australia because there's something about the plants and the strength of the sun. The plants are colored in a specific way compared to other countries. And then, of course, your Australian athlete. Whenever someone's like an Australian, what do you think an Australian looks like? This is probably what comes to mind. I remember at one point I was dating an American girl, and she told her friends that she had started dating an Australian, and they were like, "Oh, cool. Is he like a blonde surfer dude?" This is who they thought I was. Sadly, prepare to be disappointed. I am neither of those. I could never picture Matt surfing. Holy shit. Yeah, me neither, to be fair. You're right. You're not wrong. Surfing the internet. True. Absolutely true. I do a lot of surfing. See? Me, IRL.